Hey everyone, I'm Rosie and welcome back to my channel. I'm really not sure what we're gonna make today. I feel like I wanna make something kind of spooky, but maybe it's more like eerie landscape with like some shadows and silhouettes, and maybe we go that route. But I'm really not sure, so I feel like I shouldn't just sit here and like ramble on what I might make. I think we should just jump into some books, find some images we like, take it from there and see what happens. So let's jump into it. Okay, here's what I'm thinking so far. I found these two kind of spooky landscapes in that Cape Cod book, which I like, but I have a different idea. So I found this lighthouse, and for some reason I just kind of liked this image. And then I found the sun's picture, which I really liked, and thought maybe if we paired them together, we could dramatically change the sort of mood of this picture, because this is like straight day lighthouse, like very bright. If we pair it with this sun, I think we can maybe change the feeling of it, and we get rid of this ocean up here. I think it might look cool if we do that. But then also I found this guy holding this lantern in this picture, and he's like overlooking at this kid, but I think I would cut this guy out. And what I like about this is I want to try to line up the lantern that he's holding with the sun. So imagine the guy like peeking over the lighthouse here with his lantern lining right up to the sky, to the sun. And so the sun is like being the brightness of the lantern. I don't know if that's going to work, but I kind of want to try. And then I do think we need one other thing that's in the front. So like the guy is peering over the lighthouse, but to what? And I did find this mermaid picture. Now I wish I had found a different mermaid, because I feel like her just standing here, like this is a very like not fun pose. But we could put her sort of down here, and maybe we can find some more ocean to extend this a little. Put her down here, and so he's sort of overlooking the lighthouse at her. But the other thing I kind of like about this idea is all of the images are very different. Well, the characters are sketched, and then the other two photos are like very different. So if we can sort of pair all of that together, I think it in the end might look really cool. But let's just start cutting everything out and see where it goes. So here's where I am right now, and I really do like what's happening up here with the sky, the lighthouse. I think that this area is very cool and working very well together. The one thing I might want to do is add more sky. So find maybe an additional sky and maybe some other clouds or something to put up there to extend that, but not necessarily, but maybe. The other unfortunate thing about this guy, so I love how he's positioned here, but his eyes, if you follow his gaze, it's like over here, which is like where the lighthouse picture isn't quite big enough. So it's like, how do I put something over here where we have like the broken image? Well, maybe if I cover up the seam with her and then we put ocean or something over here. I'm not sure exactly, but I do really like this up here. So we're going to keep that, figure out what to do with her and this area over here, because still not sure. And then, I don't know, we'll go from there. So I was able to move the background over more because it was longer than the lighthouse scene to get the sun on the other side, further away from the lighthouse. Then I moved the guy to the other side of that lighthouse, so he's really looking over it now. And his gaze is now more towards the bottom right of the composition, which I think is working a little bit better than it was before. And I found this sort of like rocky, kind of rough ocean coast, which I think that the mermaid sort of fits well in. I am not in love with like this area down here. I think that maybe it's like a little bit boring. Like maybe I could put something there. I'm not sure, but I feel like this is kind of some empty space. But for the most part, I think this is coming along really well. I do still want to try to find a little bit more sky, like something, maybe I can find something that sort of like fits from this yellow to, I'm not sure exactly sure, but I would love to extend the sky. So I think those two things, if I can find a sky extender and then maybe something to go down here, I think that will be pretty close to being done with this one. So this is the collage that we made today. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I feel like it's different than the collages that I normally make. And I love the different layers. So we have two skies, the lighthouse layer, and another ocean layer. I just feel like it adds a lot of depth and interest to the piece. And I don't know, I just feel like it's more cohesive than I think I thought it was gonna be. And I just really love how it turned out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for another collage video. Bye!